it's business and friendship should never mix. I'll just say that.
Okay.
When you get in bed with your best friend or somebody consider your brother, things get taken more personal than they should be. Because sometimes when you're doing business, if business goes wrong, you don't take it personal because you're like, okay, it's business, I'll take an L. But when you lose with your mans and someone promises you something and they don't deliver on it, you take it a lot more personal.
Welcome to COSIGN Conversations, and thank y'all for your support. Here are 2 ways you can continue to support COSIGN Magazine. 1, hit subscribe below, subscribe to our channel. Thank y'all in advance. Number 2, share our content. If you or any of your friends are entrepreneurs, creatives, influencers, etc., and want some motivational content on entrepreneurial stories, please share our content, have them watch our videos, and subscribe to our channel as well. And as always, continue the COSIGN life. Peace. What up, world? We're back for another episode of COSIGN Conversations. This time I got my family in the building at COSIGN Loft. You can call him a DJ, entrepreneur, influencer, host, promoter, life of the party, actor, entertainer. We can go on forever. But we got my dude Antonio Diego in the building.
What up,
How's
man?
it going,
What's
my
up,
G?
Brother? What's up?
Man, it's long overdue, man.
Man, it's been
Long
a
overdue.
while.
It has been, bro. It has. We've been talking about doing this for a minute, bro. Like you've always kept me in mind when you've seen successful people coming up. They're like, bro, you got to link with KG. You got to link with KG. So it's only right, what I'm saying, that as you're growing, because I feel like you still got ways to go, but you're killing it right now.
Right.
That we sit down, talk about, where you started to where you're at now, because so many things you got going on, bro. And I really want to touch base on all of that. So without further ado, my guy, thanks for coming.
What's going on?
We're here.
I'm here. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. You're my brother. I'm like,
It's been a journey.
I think it's all the cameras.
Yeah, we got 3 of them. Big boy status now.
Yeah, y'all boys.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Salute to Taylor Penguin out here working.
Okay.
So what I want to talk about is the importance of relationships, because I feel like, man, your networking game is crazy. Like, I've never seen somebody who has access to so many opportunities, so many people, so many brands, but knows how to leverage those in the right way.
A lot of IOUs.
Right.
Because I looked out and done stuff, and I've supported them for years. They're like, okay, let me show Tone some love.
Got you. But what would you say is your specific value add? Because there's people who do that, but then they don't have nothing to offer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously you have a lot to offer.
Right.
So what would you say like your specific value add to all these people? Because you're working with some huge talents, and everybody sees you and and wants to support you as well.
I think one of the things, to answer your question, what I bring to the table is like I'm loyal, and I have other avenues going on my own. I'm not just relying off this one situation for me to bloom. It's like I'm doing this, and that. Hey, I can help you with this, but also I know this person that I can connect y'all to. Yeah. So it's like you got to bring that to the table. You can't just be one-dimensional with anything.
Facts. So that led you to doing that, killing that game, and then switching up. Was DJing next, or what was next?
So it was promotions, and then from that to DJing, because I used to sit back and watch the parties as a promoter, and you didn't really do promotions, but you kind of tapped in. So the promoter gets shitted on, bro. Like,
facts.
I'm just being honest with you. The club owner try to shit on you. The people that come there to try to shit on you. The security try to shit on you. Don't let you. This is my people. It's my party. We don't care. Like, the promoter gets the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing the DJ got respect. The DJ was one controlling the party, so I was like, I can do that. And the person who actually gave me my first opportunity to DJ was Jay Oliver in radio.
Okay.
Never satisfied. It was like Jay got picked up on tour with King Los and Chris Brown. So he was like, yo, I don't really need a hype man because it's not in the budget, but if you could become my DJ, then we got a spot for you on the road. That's real. I was like, cool. So then my boy E went out and bought me my laptop, everything I needed. He was like, I'm gonna pay for this because you can't afford to buy this, but I'm gonna pay for it and you're gonna pay me back as you do gigs.
That's real.
That's how.
So who taught you how to actually DJ though, or you were self-taught?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I taught myself. Only 2 DJs, I say this on camera, that actually ever looked out for me was White Boy Boogie and D-Train.
Okay.
Everybody else felt like I was a threat. Like, oh, he's a promoter. He's coming over here trying to be. They didn't want to give me no game. They didn't want to teach me. They didn't want to shoot me no gigs. They tried to shit on me. And those are the only 2 DJs that really was like, nah, Tone, I got you. This is how you do it. This is Serato. This is like, there was no hating. They didn't feel threatened. Other DJs, I ain't gonna say no names, but
Yeah.
I would come to them because I thought I was a little bro.
Yeah. They show you no love.
No love, bro.
What was your
Cool.
actual first DJ gig?
My first DJ gig
Yeah.
was at Baylor University. I DJ'd a white fraternity party.
How'd that go?
It was terrible.
Why was it terrible? What happened?
Because, bro, like, I take that back. I'm lying.
Okay.
My first DJ gig was in LA for Jay Oliver at the show with it was him, Don Benjamin, Kylie Jenner, and Lil Twist. That was
your
my first DJ gig. Like, opportunity to DJ for. Well, I didn't get paid for it, obviously, but
Talk
like,
about pressure though.
oh my God, bro. You know Jay, bro. He
Yeah.
ain't fucking playing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was on my ass. I was backstage sweating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Twist was there. I told him, you gotta kill it, man. It's your first time DJing, what? The club was packed. So that was my first time DJing, but all I did is push play.
Yeah.
Jay did the rest, and then like when he told me cut it, I cut it. So it looked like I've been rocking with him for years, bro.
Yeah. He kind of like coached you through it.
Hell yeah.
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 So from there, then it was Baylor.
First gig back in Texas was Baylor University.
Okay. And what was it hard to read the room, or what was like the problems there?
First of all, I couldn't have no custom music, so I had to redo my whole set from what I originally had. I had to go through and change everything, and it was a Christmas party, so they wanted like Christmas bell music. Literally, bro. This was like, they wanted Christmas bell music and like jingle bells mixed with clean hip hop from the 90s. I'm like, okay. They didn't want no mixing and scratching. I couldn't talk, so that's my strong point. Is talking on the mic, entertaining.
I'm glad you said that. For me, no offense to any other DJ, but I'm like, man, if your DJ doesn't get on the mic and talk, it's just at that point you become a button pusher. No disrespect.
Respectfully.
No disrespect.
Respectfully.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, a DJ is the life of a party, so you know you have to bring life into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my little tidbit I'm gonna say for that.
Nah, you hit it right on the head, man. Nothing wrong with speaking the truth.
But man, who gave you that gig? And like from that gig on, I'm gonna give you an example for like photographers. Some photographers are like, man, I don't want to shoot family portraits,
Right.
Or birthday parties or something. Like after that gig, did you like, man, I don't want to do this type of stuff anymore?
Nah, bro. Opportunity. I just need to open my horizon. I can't just play trap music for 4 hours. That's when I learned that about DJing. Like, you gotta have all type of music for all type of genres. You can't just be one dimensional. Because before that, it was just DJing for Jay, and then doing like practicing with music that I personally like. You know what I'm saying? So I had to open up my book.
Man, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, so I had to ask. You talked about, getting your first opportunity with Jay in radio. Y'all had like a huge movement going on over there, Never Satisfied.
Yeah.
And then, I don't want to say died down, or, everybody went their own separate ways.
Yeah.
So from your perspective, what happened, and,
But
and what did you learn from that situation?
Yeah, from that situation, it was just, it's business and friendship should never mix. I'll just say that.
Okay.
When you get in bed with your best friend or somebody consider your brother, things get taken more personal than they should be. Because sometimes when you're doing business, if business goes wrong, you don't take it personal because you're like, okay, it's business, I'll take an L. But when you lose with your mans and someone promises you something and they don't deliver on it, you take it a lot more personal. So I think back then we were just so young and so like we wanted to take over the world, but we wasn't ready yet.
Right.
So we expected things from people that we didn't ask them, yo, can you actually do this? We just expected it.
Right.
And so, things happen, but luckily to this day, all three of us are all cordial now, to this point. We're all friends, we all see each other, we all communicate, so it's good. But what I learned from that is just figure out who you dealing with before you deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just figure people out, figure out what they like, what they don't like, and it'll make everything work, instead of just going to a situation because you see something and be like, oh, I want to be down with that, but you need to ask questions. You just got down with it.
That's why they call it business relationships, because just like in a real relationship, you should actually, court, date, be friends with your partner before, you get in bed full time with them and say, hey, we're gonna make this official, because you don't know who they are. You haven't experienced them in different seasons. And then
different seasons.
Yeah, I've learned that a lot. So once you experience people in different seasons, then you realize, okay, when they're going through this, are they compatible with you at that time?
Exactly.
Can you talk with them at this time?
You got to go through some things.
You have to go through some things
and
see how
I tell my team all the time, like, especially with these women, bro, like, niggas are getting in bed with a woman and they ain't even done their background check. They ain't never really asked her what she likes, what she don't, what she's cool with. They just, oh, you're mine, you're my wife, and this is what it is.
Yeah.
And then when she starts showing signs of something that you not like, you're like, you never even really asked me.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like both sides, you really gotta vet the person. You know what I'm saying? Because business relationships, that's contracts.
That's the business too.
Yeah,
when you get in bed with your homeboy, that, oh, you gonna do me like that? Or they think they
Yeah.
can shortchange you because they're your partner, and that's the worst.
Nah, facts.
Like don't try to handle me because we boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's handle the business first.
Do you cause you work with like a lot of, you know, your friends, do you, in this point of your career, do you still kind of get that, or like now people kind of respect the business and the name?
Right
still deal
now,
with it?
honestly, month to date, KG, it's a lot more respect because I think a lot of people seen what I went through, and it was like known, like the drama, the fights, the girls, the mess, the jail, like everybody saw that shit. It was like, damn, Tone, like, man, he always was into something. And then they see the positive, like, okay. Then they see me losing weight. They're like, okay, maybe he's serious now. So it's more respect because I think people like actually saw my come up. It wasn't like I just moved here from Oklahoma City. I'm just doing all this shit. It was a point where my shit was at the lowest you can go. People like, damn, he's a has-been.
Yeah.
Like I went through that in my career. Like niggas like, I remember when Young Tone was doing latex. I remember when he was that nigga. He was on radio with Bebe. What's he doing now? So, and then to see where I'm at now, people respect it because like, okay, damn, he actually grind for this. It wasn't given to him.
Yeah. So how'd you take that? Like when people say, Tone used to be this.
Right.
How'd that make you feel as a
I'm gonna be 100% honest
Yeah.
with you, bro. On camera, it hurt. And I remember, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was the first or the second annual COSIGN Awards, and I remember I DM'd you, and I went off on you. I said, KG.
Yeah, I looked it up like.
I said, bro, niggas in my city is really sleep on me. I didn't get nominated for nothing. I didn't get asked to be a red carpet host. And I just felt like I was being slept on, bro. And that was one, and I knew it wasn't nothing personal. And you told me, we cleared it out. You told me what it was.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cotton. Me and Cotton fell out. I was like, Cotton, bro, like I was your first 10 interviews ever on Say Cheese. You can look it up. Like, why haven't I not been invited back? I'm doing all this stuff. And he was just like, same thing you said basically to me, and I understood it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things, and a lot of people try to shit on me. I used it as fire, bro. I said, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna give people something to talk about. Then I started losing weight. I met Willie Johnson. I got the opportunity to be a professional model, actor. I started taking shit more serious, you know what I'm saying? But I used a lot of the hate that I feel like I was receiving and the feelings, and I used it towards fuel. A lot of people get discouraged because they fall off or they lose or people count them out and they just die. They just literally roll over and die. And it was like, bro, I can't let y'all kill me.
Right.
I can't let what y'all think about me destroy my mind. I can't let my current financial or mental, physical situation be the end of me. I ain't going out like that.
Nah, that's right. One thing I can say I respect a lot about you, the Post, a lot of people I deal with, man, is you were open to having the conversation and you listened. You didn't just like get on the phone and like bark back. Like you listened and then you responded.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have conversations with people and I'm telling them like, yo, why maybe timing is off.
Right.
And all they hit me with is rebuttals. I'm like, bro, you're not listening to me.
You're not listening, bro.
You're not listening to me. You know what I'm saying? So I do respect that, and you know, and I want to say you even like apologize about coming at me sideways. And I was like, bro, I appreciate that. 'Cause sometimes you don't understand. Like some people have different triggers. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk offline. Like I have different triggers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that takes a lot as a man to be like, you know what, KG, you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I came at you crazy, like a 2-paragraph, like we hadn't talked. I just DM'd you some crazy shit. And you was like, call me, what's wrong? I was like, God, I just feel like you sleep on me, KG. Like, you a whole ass nigga. And he was like, bro, what are you talking about? And then once I understood, I was like, yo, I was rushing it. Fast forward, we're here now. Timing was not. Timing
is everything. Timing is everything. Because think about it this way, and this is for anybody who wants to get in the media, publicist, or is trying to get an interview. Think about this. Think about if we would have did this at this time, how your story would have been then compared to now.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Just like we talked about mutually beneficial, at that point, you had some things going on, but not to that point to where you have now.
Exactly.
And same thing with me. At that point, it would have been cool, but like, look how much we've done in that 2 years to where it'd be better for you now, and vice versa. Because now you got a lot more to talk about. I have a better setup.
Now you said it. You said it, deal. You was like, bro, we're gonna get there. It's gonna come.
It's gonna get there, bro.
You definitely said it.
Gonna get there. All right. So let's get back to the DJing because I feel like there's levels to this. And we getting there.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you was DJing in Dallas, and then next thing I know, you start doing parties in Miami, LA, all over.
Crazy.
And this is stuff that, you know, people in Dallas been DJing forever, and I still haven't seen them leave the city.
Hey, man, you know, it's crazy you just said that because to me, that's how I gauge it. What are you doing outside of DFW area? And my resume, as far as a DJ, there's only like 2 people that I can even consider. It's ASAP and Duffy because they've traveled the world. They've been on TV. The stuff I've done, I may not be booked every week in Dallas for personal reasons, but not even based on talent. It's literally personal reasons. My resume speaks for itself. And like you said, that was my goal. I was like, yo, I want to DJ in other markets. Like, because Dallas, anywhere you from, your hometown is going to always try to hold you back or make you feel like you're not as big as what you really are. That's why when my team did that Super Bowl party, they was like, we looking for brands and magazines. Boom, I shot him COSIGN. Linked you up my dude Aaron, because I feel like COSIGN is on that level nationally.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You just need to be put in those certain situations to show your light. Same with me, I was like, bro, I know if I go to LA, I can kill a party. If I go to New York, which I did, I can kill a party. If I go to Miami, but in Dallas, where I'm from, and for personal reasons, I got into with promoters or I'm no longer cool with this person, they're like, man, don't book that nigga. That nigga's trash. He can't DJ. Knowing I rock parties.
Right.
So like I said, for personal reasons, my bookings in Dallas aren't what they should be. But outside of the city, come on, bro.
So let me ask you this, for like it ain't got to be a DJ, whoever, like people who's trying to get booked or even get their name out in other cities, what advice would you give them to maneuver that field? Because you got to leave home, bro. You can't be scared to start over and be the new guy. Yeah. And in my career, it seems like I'm always the new guy. Yeah. Whether it's modeling with J3, whether it's on the road with Ranger Boys, whether it's acting, going to acting classes, anything I'm doing, I'm always the new guy. And I'm always learning and adding to my arsenal. You know what I'm saying? You can't be afraid to literally move and start over. That's real.
You can't be, because you got to always be doing something to perfect what you got going on. Your city's they've already seen Young Tone for 10 years. They're tired of me in Dallas. So in Dallas, they're like, oh, this nigga, this and that. But in Miami, they're like, damn, who is this? Like, what do you do? Like, boom, it's different, bro. So you gotta get outside your comfort zone and mingle with different people so they can see your light. And
it's always something about leaving home, shining other places. Then when you come back home, people just look at you differently.
As soon as them wheels touch down, you post Dallas, Texas. Where you at? Let's link.
Let's link. Let's connect.
Let's connect. Let's meet up. Oh, now we talking.
Oh,
okay.
now you got time.
Yeah, man.
You got time. Let's talk about the Ranger Boy situation before we get into the modeling and acting, because I see you do some monologues. I want to talk about those. I said, okay, yo, Tone got some chops with him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, how'd you even connect with Tyla Yaweh?
Tyla Yaweh?
How you connect with him?
I connected with him through his road manager, Denny B, which is one of my childhood friends.
He's a road manager?
He's like his tour manager. He's basically like his creative director, tour manager. Like, he does a lot of things for Denny, for Tyla.
Yeah, and Denny from Dallas too. So like, how'd they even connect?
I don't even, honestly, I can't remember. Yeah. But he works closely with all of them, with Posty, with Tez, Los. Like, Tyla has an entire team, like literally 4 or 5 people that handle him, and Denny's one of those people. Okay. So he basically like, he got in the music industry before me, and I was always just sitting back like, damn, this is so cool. Like, just being friends at first, like, yo, I'm rooting for you. Like, but then it's like, okay, well, how can I get into this? Right. So he did the realest thing that any man can do for his friend. He put him in position to feed his family. And I don't care what nobody talking about. I don't care what anybody says about anything. You ain't my real friend if you don't put me in a position to feed my family. Right. We can get money together. We can do all this stuff that, quote unquote, oh, you're my friend. But if you're not elevating my career to help me help my family, then what are we really doing, bro? And that's what he did. He put his mans on. Like, everybody's, oh, I put my he really put his mans in the game. And didn't ask for nothing, didn't say, sign this. He was like, this is what you want to do? He was like, we want this. This is coming fast. So I don't think you're really ready. Now, to be honest, I wasn't ready.
For real? Whoa. What was the hesitance?
Because you got to think. I'm laid up with my girl. I'm kicking it. They call me, hey, we need you we need you in LA. Okay, bet, when? 4:30 today. Your ticket's been booked. And they send this confirmation. I got to get up and literally change my entire day, cancel all my meetings, get on a plane. I don't even like flying, bro. I'm terrified of heights. Damn. Literally, fly, and then you literally working as soon as you hit the ground running. And then it's like, okay, tomorrow's the show. You get to the show, you nervous, you ain't really been to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You got to rock a show to perfection.
Yeah.
You're dealing with artists, bro. You, as a DJ, you have to be perfect. You at the highest level. There's no level bigger than Rolling Loud. There's nothing big over that.
Yeah.
Lollapalooza, Coachella, High Festival. These are the biggest festivals in the world with the biggest artists, Post Malone, Roddy Ricch, DaBaby. It's no bigger than that. And then to do that, you have to execute it and be perfect. Then you got to get off stage and meet all these people, do these interviews. Then you got to get up, go to DJ the after party.
Yeah.
Party all night, entertain people with your gang. Then you got a flight at 7 o'clock in the morning. Get to the airport on time. Fly, go back home for 2 days, rest, do all the stuff you were supposed to do. So it's like a plays tricks on your mind, bro.
And do it all over again.
Do it all over again.
So what was that conversation like when he put you on? He was like, look, like the connection.
Honestly, bro, it was weird because it was like, then he kind of gave me the map to how to get on the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Tyla Yaweh is a Billboard artist, bro. He has gold records. He can have anybody DJ for him. So I had to do some things to actually get on the radar. I was flying myself to all their shows, bro.
That's real.
Literally, like, he was like, if you want this, bro, you got to invest in yourself. And I tell my artists that all the time. I actually got an artist. So I tell him, like, bro, like, it's not going to be free. You're going to have to put the time and the money into it. For 2 years, I followed him around. I just said, yo, when I land, make sure I got a credential to get in these parties and clubs. I'll pay for my own flight, pay for my own hotel. So for 2 years, bro, anytime I seen him put up a flyer, I booked my ticket. I just went. And when I landed, then he was like, okay, we're here. Like, it was crazy. Yeah. Like, he literally kept me in the loop. Yeah. He got his ass chewed out for that. Who is this nigga you keep bringing around? Yeah. And we don't know him. He was like, bro, he's good. It's my man. So 2 years later, bro, after they started seeing me, I was like, okay, Tony, you DJ? And I remember we went to a show in Scottsdale. We were at the airport. I told Tyler, I was like, yeah, bro, I DJ. I was like, give me a chance. You don't fucking DJ, Tony. I was like, bro, I DJ. Like, I'm telling you, give me a chance. He laughed it off. Then I was like, you think he's buying it? He was like, bruh, I told you what to do. Yeah. So I invested my own money, me and my team, and we brought him to Dallas. We did Tyla Yaweh in Dallas. And that's when I DJed, and he saw me DJ. He was like, damn, he actually can DJ. That's when I got the real opportunity. Like, okay, so when's my first gig? And it was like 2 days. I said, okay, what is it? Like, Rolling Loud.
So that was your first gig with him, was Rolling Loud?
First official gig with him was in Rolling Loud on the biggest stage.
That shit's crazy.
And it's no time to be scared. You just gotta make sure you're ready, bro. Because when you're dealing with these artists, they got labels watching, they got managers, they got agents that invested $1 million into this artist. So as his DJ, your set has to be on point. Yeah. They hear and see everything. They're not like the crowd goers. They're literally, man, it's crazy. I can't even get it out. It's like,
nah, they're really like inspecting like the whole set.
Oh man. Yeah, bro. Like, it's next level, bro. It's the highest level.
So at this point, do you even still like put your reps in, or is it just like second nature now? Or are you still at the crib, you know what I'm saying, going over sets, spinning?
Every day I feel like a new DJ, bro.
Okay.
It always feels new. Something always changes. So it's nothing like, I'm not even to that place in my career where I feel like I can do it in my sleep. A party, yes. Yeah. DJing for artists, no.
Different.
But if you say right now, we got 200 people outside this loft, I got a DJ equipment, can you rock it? Yeah. Hell yeah.
You gonna kill it.
I'm gonna kill it. Yeah. But DJing for artists, it be times where I've practiced for a week, a Tyla Yaweh set. These are the songs to get to the show. He's like, I don't wanna do that shit. I wanna come out to this song, and literally tell us an hour before we go on stage that he's changing up the whole show. So I gotta change my cues, I gotta change my cadence, I gotta change my opening songs, and that's how you gotta be when you DJ for artists, because it's not on you. You're not, it ain't about you. It's about him.
That's real, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. It's different, bro.
That's crazy, bro. So I want to circle back to something you said earlier. At the beginning of your career, you said you were modeling. You said like, nah, this ain't for you. Your man said it's not for you, but now you back modeling and acting. What made you want to get into that and make you lose the weight? Because remember, I used to see you, and the ones that you popped up on me, I'm like, say, Toe. I said, what are you doing?
Oh shit!
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, man, I've been in the gym. And then we worked out together. You was serious, bro. You serious, man. So what made you want to do that whole transition?
To be real, I had to do some soul searching, bro. Yeah. Like I said, I went through a really dark period of my life. 2018 was the worst year of my life. 2018, 2019. And I was just seeing people excel in their careers, and I was just in a dark place. And then my homeboy Nolan Carroll, who played for the Cowboys and Dolphins, I would just see his body, see him working out. He would always tell me like, "You're fat, bro. Like, Tone, like you're fat. You need to lose weight. Like you're not gonna get to the next level looking the way you look." And he would be brutally honest.
You need that sometimes, though.
To the point to where I remember one time, bro. I don't even think Nolan knows this. He had like a little party at his crib, man. We partying. I took my shirt off. He was like, "Gucci, man." Everybody started laughing. Girls, like all my friends, my homeboy Wood, y'all laughing at me. And that shit cut me, because I'm like, I look up to this nigga. Like, this is Nolan Carroll. Like, look at his body, his house. Like, this is my mentor, my man's. And for him to tell me that I was fat, and he laughed it off and kept cooking like it was nothing. Like, he wasn't like, "I'm joking, bro." It was like, he was serious. Because he was tipsy too, he was serious. And that shit, it cut me. I went in the bathroom, bro. I looked at, you know that meme, bro, when the dude go to the bathroom? I thought I had abs and I looked good, but I looked in that mirror, I was like, wow, bro, I look like fucking Gucci, man.
It'd be like that.
And that's when I took that shit to the next level, and I was like, bro, nobody will ever laugh at me again in my life for taking my shirt off. And that's what started the fitness. Okay. And then I started paying attention to what J3 Productions and Willie Johnson was doing. I'm like, man, I'm seeing the talent. I'm seeing what they're doing. In my mind, I'm like, bro, if I can just lose weight, I can do this too. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So you reached out to them, to him?
Oh yeah, I was always blowing up Willie's phone like, yo, I want to give me a chance. I want to model. I want to do a photo shoot. And he would laugh and be like, okay.
He laughed at you too.
Okay. I understand. I'm like, okay, damn, like, this nigga think I'm joking. He thinks I'm fucking around. Like, I see what you're doing. Like, I can do this. Yeah. Okay. So like 4 or 5 months went by. I would Facebook him. I would DM on Instagram. I would call him randomly, like, just to show him like I'm serious about this. Like, nigga, you gonna see, like, I got it. Right. I lost a bunch of weight. I reached out him again, because that's what he told me. He's like, you need to get your body together, get your person together, and then come see me, which is real. Like, he didn't lie to me. He didn't sell me a dream. He was just like, this is what you need to do in order for me to even consider taking you serious, friend or no friend. So I lost a bunch of weight. I got into fitness real heavy, and then shit, signed with J3, gave me my opportunity, and that opened up a door to a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just that, him telling me I need to get my shit together physically, right? Because it's all about appearance in that world, and that just.
And is that what kind of expanded you to get more back into acting? Because I know you should do skits and stuff like that. Right. But now, I mean, you're really taking it serious.
It's just one of those things, when you do something, you want more, bro. You taste a little bit of it. Like this interview right here, just makes you want to go harder, so you want to do more interviews. Yeah. Anything you do, you get it. Like, even you losing weight, people telling you, damn, KG looking good. That feels good.
Nah, it does. I ain't gonna lie.
And you may smile and try to be humble as you want to be, but it feels amazing. When people pat you on your back and say, yo, I'm proud of you, I see you doing this, like, nobody wants to feel like, man, you fat or you overlooked. It feels good to get compliments and people to see what you're doing. So for me, that kind of drove me like, damn, people actually taking me serious, let me keep it going. Just because I lost weight, what's next? I'm just be a nigga who just lost weight, have a fitness, I'm not a personal trainer. I wanted more. So once I lost weight, I wanted to be a model. Once I got signed as a model, I was like, yo, I'm taking these classes, I think I can be a legit good actor. Right. So that's what kind of pushed me to be a better actor. That's really what my passion is at.
Acting.
What? 100%.
See, man, I think where a lot of people can learn from you too is, like, you're okay with, I think you said it earlier, being a new guy in each industry and in each thing. So at this point, man, like, where do you see yourself spending most of your time on perfecting your craft at? Because you do so many things, you got to have balance somewhere.
I'm the guy that's in the gym talking to himself in the mirror. Okay. So like the gym, when I go work out and I train, everybody that knows me knows when I train, I'm 100% in there. I'm in my mind talking myself through it. If I got a DJ the next day or that day, I'm in my mind going through my DJ set while I'm working out. If I got a monologue or a cold read or audition to do as I'm training and working out, in my mind I'm going over those lines, or I'm walking myself mentally what I got to do while I'm working out. So that's part of my regimen. When I work out, it's a lot of mentals. I'm not just in there working out.
Gotcha. So you got an artist too now, huh?
Yeah.
So what kind of, like, the management or how?
Not even a management, like, because obviously I got managers and agents, so I don't even know the first thing about being a manager or agent. But it's more like kind of how like Diddy did with Rick Ross. Like, he wasn't his manager, but like Diddy was a rapper, he was an actor, he was an influencer, and he kind of boosted up Rick Ross. The same thing he did for Biggie Smalls. So that's what I'm doing with my talent. I got him different shows, get him in the studio, get him around people that I'm already around, so it boosts him up as an artist. So it's not necessarily like I'm managing him, but he is my artist because he's being seen with me, he's around me, and I'm giving him game. He's hard-headed as fuck, I get it, but...
Who is he?
Sco Brazy, his name is Sco Brazy.
That's what's up. So it's kind of like artist development.
Artist development,
Yeah,
exactly what it is. So like basically I'm putting him in position to where he won't need me in the future. Like we'll always be like partners, but like you gotta have somebody that's in the industry to kind of show you and guide you, because everybody thinks they know what they're doing, but when you get to a certain level, it's different.
Yeah.
What you thought was the way to do is the opposite. You feel me? So like, yeah, he gonna be dope though.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things rolling out for him too.
Yeah, I feel like you like made your brand off of like connecting people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro, for real. Like,
if I can say one thing, like most of the time when I think about something, I'm like, man, who could connect me with this? I'm like, Tone probably know. Like,
I'm gonna connect it, and that's the thing. That's the thing too, KG. Like I never was connecting myself.
Yeah.
For years I was connecting everybody else. Now I'm plugging me in right now.
Yeah.
And once I get on, then I can turn back around and bring my people up, bring my friends up, bring people around me up. But first I had to plug myself in.
Yeah, now that's real though, man. So what would you say out of all this, bro? Because I mean, shit, you've lived a lot of life. What do you say is like been like your highlight of this whole thing? Because I mean, it's like a movie, bro. It goes through those different phases, bro. But like, what would you say is one of your highlights of all this?
My favorite thing,
Yeah.
I gotta say out of everything I've done, bro, the highlight would be, I've done so much, cause it's a hard question, damn. I think when I graduated from my acting class that I was in,
Okay.
that's when I knew I was like, damn, everything I've done, that's the most proudest I've ever been in me, because I did something, I stuck to it.
Yeah.
And I went into it thinking like, I don't need to do this. I used to call my manager like, my nigga, like, listen to me, bro. I'm the talent, and I don't want to do this. And he would be like, this nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Tonio, you can't talk to me like this. I'm your manager. Like, I'm telling you, like I said, I thought it was the way you did it. But when we get to this level, all these casting directors are saying, what classes have you taken?
Mm-hmm.
You got abs, you cute, we get it, but what classes have you taken? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, I will do some skits on YouTube. Like, come on, bro, it's a different level.
Yeah.
So I actually had to go sit down and study and actually put the work in, because you go to these acting classes, they got egos too.
Right.
People that sign, I remember going to acting classes and there's people in there that had agents. And that's the one thing that these actors love to throw around, who they signed to. Mm-hmm. You know, first thing, what's going on, man? I'm telling you, who you signed with? I'm like, oh shit, I'm over here with, I'm just doing my thing right now. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like,
yeah, like that for real.
It's arrogance for like athletes. When a former NFL player meets somebody in college or somebody in the league, oh, who you play for? Oh, I play for the Cowboys. Oh, okay, I'm semi-pro team. They try to shit on you.
Right.
Same thing acting and modeling. Oh, who you signed with? They like love the name drop. Oh, I'm signed with this agency. But what are you doing though?
Yeah. Are you working?
Are you working? Are you getting auditions? Are you booking? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I think when I graduated from acting class, that showed me something about myself. Because I'm so used to just everything being instant. Mm-hmm. Instant. Being a promoter, being a DJ, everything's instant. You get paid at the end of the night. The flyer comes out saying, like, it's instant. So going into this acting and modeling world, I learned patience. And I had to sit through the 8-week class and really get up in front of these complete strangers and cry and talk about different things and open up and not be cool boy, not be young Tone. I had to be Antonio Horton Jr.
So can you make yourself cry like on
Hell
site?
yeah.
How? I tried to do that shit the other day. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you gotta honestly go into your memory bank and pick the most painful experience you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
And literally replay it. Before you know it, it's gonna come out.
For real.
And sometimes it's scary when it comes out because it's like, damn, it's like cut, and then everybody's looking at you and you still like,
yeah.
Because you're thinking about this crazy memory. He's seen it. He's seen it. My manager seen this shit in person, like, and it was crazy because I shocked myself.
Yeah. They said that makes a good actor. Like when an actor can cry, like,
oh man,
on command, that's when you know like they really have talent.
You gotta when you in those rooms or on those sets, it's like this, bro. You only see me and you on camera, but there's 7 other people around us. You gotta know how to turn it off when everyone is looking at you. When they say action, it's quiet on set. Yeah. And they looking at you like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? And it's one of those feelings where it's like, you can almost feel your blood pumping through your body. It's like before a fight, you can literally feel your adrenaline pumping, and the next thing out your mouth is either gonna be greatness or you're gonna flop.
Yeah.
So I love that, man. I love it.
Man, one of the last things I kind of want to talk about, because I feel like we've both been through a lot in our lives, and as men, a lot of times, bro, it's hard to shelf how we feel about stuff, right? So I want to know personally for you, like, what do you do to protect like your mental health? Because like I said, you publicly went through shit that people had to see. So you have people defaming your character. You have you maybe not feeling like you're on top of your game.
Right.
So like, what do you do to keep your mental health and your sanity?
What I be doing with like a lot of my close friends and family, I always go up to them and be like, yo, how you feeling mentally and physically on 1 to 10 every day? I'll call Skull, I'll call Baby Wolf and be like, yo, how you feeling today? 1 through 10, to kind of gauge how my team is feeling mentally, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, I definitely have my battles behind closed doors with mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's perfect. Everybody goes through things because doubt, your past, insecurities, fears, they all weigh in on you, but it's never really real. I noticed that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, nah, fear isn't real.
Like even today, I was nervous as fuck to come up here. I was like, I'm nervous, man. I don't want to push it back. Maybe next week. It's like when I got up here, I was like, this is my friend. Like we're gonna be laughing the entire time because we have history. Yeah. We have a conversation. So that was fear, and that plays a big thing on you mentally. What if people don't like me? What if people are gonna bring up my past? What if one of my ex-girlfriends gets online and tries to bash me, comment some hating shit? What if somebody I did wrong in the past or I'm no longer dealing with is gonna disrespect me or try to sabotage what I got going on? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, that shit's real, bro. And for me, you gotta have a strong team, bro. Yeah. Bro, I've had conversations on the phone with my niggas and I've cried. And they're like, Tone, what's wrong? Yeah. Why you feel like this, bro? You doing all this stuff. And sometimes I just have days where I feel empty, bro. And that's just what it is. It's called life. You can't let that shit defeat you. You gotta do something to get that off of you. Like, it's like because it will latch onto you. And it will drag you down if you let it. So you gotta keep your mental sharp. You gotta keep your mental together, bro, because it will cause you to lash on loved ones. It'll cause you lash on your partner. It'll cause you lash on your business people. Like, so you gotta keep that shit intact. And for me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, family, you know, my lady, my team, they really have a major part of keeping me sane because I am and I can be a firecracker. Yeah. And my manager and my close friends know me, like, they're like, okay, you gotta have a good team around you, bro. Yeah. That's really the basis of it, because if you don't, you're gonna tip over.
Nah, that's real, man. I was talking to James the other day, bro. I'm like, bro, like something is off my energy. Yeah, like I'm not feeling it. Like I don't know. I didn't want to call it depression because I didn't want to speak that on me, but I was just like, I'm just feeling down. Like and
you don't even know why.
No idea
why you feel this way. You just like, damn, I feel empty on the inside. I feel like I'm not doing something right.
Something ain't right.
But in reality, bro, you just need them people to come and be like, hey, man. Yeah. Hit this blunt with me and relax, bro. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna figure it out.
Remember who you are. You're KG. Like, remember what you started and what you got. And a lot of people on my team, especially my manager, bro, I get on the phone with him and I'll be like, damn, why these person don't like me? Or damn, why would they do this to me? Or why am I feeling like this? And he literally has to remind me who I am. My mother constantly reminds me. She can get on the phone, she can tell my voice something ain't right. My mom will be like, remember what you've done and what you've been through. My girl, same thing. She'll like, you remember who you are. And you was 2 years ago, you was locked in a cell. You doing all this now, like you was, remember. And then it's like, okay, I'm the big wolf. What's up? What's going on? But that's really what I go through behind closed doors. And everybody in my circle knows that. And I love my team, bro. I love everybody that's on my team because they the ones who keep me standing up straight. Honestly, without my team, bro, I would mentally be walking around here like a crazy person, stuck in my feelings 24/7.
So last thing before we get out of here, outside of your team, leave us with some motivation for the next DJ, entrepreneur, model, actor who's just really trying to get started or keep going, but they do deal with, doubt and fear.
Listen, which camera is it? Which one?
We're looking at.
Listen, have patience. Don't listen to what no one says about you. And just keep believing in you. And no matter how many no's you get, it only takes one yes. It only takes one yes to get everything you ever wanted. Your life will literally change overnight. Trust and believe. Literally, my life has changed dramatically overnight. And it's because I believed in me and I believed in what I thought was right. I didn't let no one tell me, well, bro, you haven't had a gig in a year. You didn't even win nothing from COSIGN magazine. Like, niggas don't fuck with you like that, Tom. Like, just go get a job being a realist. Go do that. Yeah. I had those conversations with friends. Told me, bro, like, what you working out for, nigga? You damn near 30. Like, it's over. It's never over.
Never.
It's never over.
That's real.
Believe in you, keep going, and don't quit.
That's real, man. Y'all heard it first from my guy, Antonio Diego, Young Tone, the Wolf.
Yes, sir.
Wolf of Dallas.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Man, it's a
you busy as hell, bro, so thanks for having me.
So, yeah, man. Shit, you busy.
Nah, for real, for real. Thank you, bro.
Y'all heard it here first, and as always, continue to live the COSIGN life. We out. Thank you for watching the interview. If you enjoyed our content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support. And as always, please live the COSIGN life. Peace.